had a moment this past week where I got to enjoy a mustard seed moment. And if you don't know the story, the parable of the mustard seed, then let's do that first, okay? I'm just going to summarize it. So the parable of the mustard seed is a very simple but profound story told by Jesus in the Bible. And the gist of it is if you plant a tiny mustard seed in your garden, a mustard seed is one of the tiniest seeds you can find, right? But once it's planted, it grows into a huge, giant tree, huge, from this teeny tiny small seed. So from this small seed that seems really insignificant at first, it ends up becoming something much, much bigger and more impactful, right? So the message behind the parable is about how something small and seemingly insignificant can grow into something so much bigger, right? So you see the connection, yes? So in the broader sense, it's all about faith, of course, right? Even a tiny, tiny, teeny, tiny little mustard seed amount of faith can lead to a really profound and significant change in someone's life. It's a reminder, the parable is a reminder that even the smallest act of faith and goodness can have a huge impact over someone else. So a few months back, someone I know reached out on social media to not just to me, to people in general, asking about where their faith was, what they believed in. And because she's searching, she was in the midst of her own faith journey and trying to figure out what resonated with her. And lots of people, a lot of comments, which was really cool, really great, a lot of great responses. And I almost scrolled past it, and then I was like, you know what? Hang on, let me comment too, and let me just throw in my 2 cents here. And I, I tried to make it very short, just about my faith, about Christianity, and why it resonates with me, and that was it. That was it. There's the mustard seed. It was maybe about 3 sentences, maybe 4 tops, but that was it. Months went by, and a few days ago, she reached out to me. She remembered the comment and came back to it and wanted to learn more. And we had this wonderful exchange back and forth about faith. She asked questions. I told her, my answers from my perspective and from what I've learned. And of course, I invited her to church, no pressure. Of course, you don't ever want to pressure anybody and make them feel, put off or overwhelmed or anything like that. But, afterwards, and she was so lovely, she was so thankful and appreciative and everything. And the truth of the matter, that conversation was so impactful for me because it was proof of the mustard seed. It was proof of the parable. So don't ever doubt, that the littlest things that you say to people has an impact. And you may never see it. That was, just a blessing to be able to actually see it happen. But a lot of the times we don't get to see it. So, and that's okay. That's okay. But if we believe in the mustard seed, yeah. Okay, that's all I've got. Bye.